Hello darlings, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a crafty haul in a while. This is an order from a cherry on top that I had placed like 2 pre-orders and held them until I did like my design team order and then shipped everything together kind of thing. Okay, so and then I'll show you what I got from Citrus Twist, and that is about it. Aren't you proud of me? Okay, so from Flower Emporium I got the foiled die cut assortment pieces, the 107 piece, and I'll tell you what, I loved it so much that the fear of like hoarding it was strong because we hoard, that I just got 2. I got 2 so that way I can definitely like make a dent in this one and have a backup one wherever I may need them in the future. And I did the same with the Icon ephemera bit too. When she like sneaked it at Creativations and saw how many pieces were included, especially with the cherry on top, and they did that little reel. Like, if you haven't seen this, it is chock full of flowers and die cuts and words that, once again, I just was like, add to cart 2 times. Like, I want to use it so bad and not hoard it and then hoard one. So that was one of the pre-orders. And the other pre-order was this. So I think I haven't uploaded it yet. My video art journal page where I used the similar set. This is a new release collection of the series. It was called Nature, and it was by Vic Collins too. So you get 3 stencils, and then you get a 6x8 stamp set. The one from Nature, I don't know if I have it close by. Oh yeah, I do. So I did haul this one a while ago. This was the one I got, and I did use it. I just probably haven't edited the video yet when this goes up. So I used this one, oh so fun. The new release came out and they had one to make like a city scene. So the stamps are all like building front, like brownstone building front. And then you have the brick wall, the trees, and then the barbed wire. I just thought that was so cool. So that was also a pre-order that I put in my cart. Then for design team stuff. So this is what I picked up. So I had seen, and this is the good thing about Instagram, I had seen someone from Elizabeth Craft Designs work on a card and then use the same die cut and do like different gel printing to have like collage papers. And I just thought it was, and the caption read was like how to use your die cut sets for, stretch the use of them, like to use them for more than one thing, like just making the, the actual use of the die cut. And obviously it rang to me, and I am always a sucker for anything with fruit. I did the fruit stamp one. I got the spinning stamp set and stuff. So I do have a desire. So alone, this is a beautiful die cut set. So I just wanted to do some of the series of prints with that one as well, like with using this one. So I picked it up, and then while I was browsing this brand, I also fell in love with this one, which is just a bunch of branches too. And yeah, I'm a sucker for a foliage branch. So I picked up these 2 to work together and or separate projects, but I haven't worked too much with Elizabeth Craft Designs. I know I have one stamp set that looks like a bunch of rulers that I know, honestly, when I look at it, I haven't used it yet. So stay tuned for a project using this brand because I have not played with it yet. Then I got a Craft a Flower. So I did take out the packaging sleeve. This one is the Dahlia April Heather layering die set. So the die set gets all these pieces and then they layer up to make this. I did do a project with the cherry on top using the, I'm going to say this flower wrong, an anaeonium. Oh my gosh, terrible with the name. And it was a flower project I did, and I did like it. And I haven't gotten another one from Altenew, and I thought, you know what? There's a bunch of them to do. Like this one is the Dahlia, but they had a bunch of other flowers, and I did enjoy it. So even when I saw it, I was like, even if I punch it out on white cardstock, I can do some ink blending to get those kind of petal looks, and we'll play with that. So that's another project coming up. A good stamp set, a good number stamp set. This one's Paint by Number from Tim Holtz. This is not a new release, but I don't have it in my collection yet. And I thought, why not now for some of my art journaling? Then I got a re-inker to my Midnight by Catherine Pooler. This re-inker is this ink is archival. If you didn't know, it's the only one that's archival out of her series. And this one has quickly become my go-to just black archival stamp set for even my art journaling pages, because archival is important when you wet it again, like with a distress oxide or distress sprays or watercolor, whatever else afterwards. This doesn't budge. So I got the re-inker for it because, like I said, I've already used this quite a bit, and I was like, you know what, I best be getting that for making it stay hydrated. Then this is the only thing I picked up from the Simple Stories collection, was this sheet. I got it twice, and I did get the cut apart, but I already started, I was playing with this stuff and I already cut it apart. So it was the 3x4 cut apart sheet, just because I'm using this in a my Week in the Life album. And then I got the die cuts, the flowers, and then the sentiment bits as well. And that's all I got. Oh, and then I got the Chamel, this one, acetate. I just thought it was so cute with the foil and the rainbow flowers. I thought this one went well. So honestly, from the Simple Stories, I didn't really pick up that much. I might regret it, but I got just that to play with and make a project or two. And then this was just the board that came on. And then to fix, so I have a collection of the Dina Wakley gloss sprays. I have learned through my demise that these get clogged rather easily, and so they come in packs of 2. I bought 6 to replace some of them, because while I use them as like splatters, I haven't used them as sprays in a while because the nozzles have been clogged and broken. So that was a replacement purchase. Then I got 2 new books. You know me and the books. Okay, so 2 disclaimers. One, this one has been around for a while. She has a whole series. She has a summer, spring, winter, and fall. These are watercoloring coloring books. So the pages are in the middle. It's watercolor paper. It's actually not as thick as I thought it would be, but that's okay. And it's just a color with watercolor. It was done on different paper than regular coloring books. And it's always been like in my save for later cart, but I finally pulled the trigger because you know why too? What I also love is that Rachel, or it might have been Jessica, she did like a few scrapbook layouts with this where she would paint it in, like paint this one in and then cut them all out. And those were her ephemera pieces for her layouts. And honestly, whenever I look at her like gallery on a cherry on top, those are always striking to me. I always go back to them and I'm always like, oh, that's right. It wasn't a paper collection, because I'm thinking, oh, what paper did she use for that? It was this coloring book that she just had cut out. And so for that alone, I was like, Ty, just put it to the cart, add it to the cart. Now, the only thing with it too is there's not that many left on a cherry on top, but I think you can get them on Amazon if you're interested, but it is there. It's the Christy Rice is her last, Rice is her last name. I know her, the artist. And then similarly with wanting to watercolor with this one, I also picked up this book. You know me and books. I have that acrylic flower book that I find inspiration from. Same kind of thing for this. It is a book, pretty thick I might add, that will teach me how to use gouache. Now gouache, if you are unfamiliar, like look how pretty. And her style, this artist, Vidi Sashich, I probably said that completely wrong, but close enough. Very bright, very colorful, very cute. And I was like, you know what? Let me get her book so I can get some tips on how to paint a little bit like this and go from there. And so gouache, I don't think I finished that sentence. Gouache, if you don't know, is just more opaque watercolors. And I did buy a gouache set. Gosh, it's been a while. And I got it on Amazon, so it wasn't like a high-end one, but it was, you know, an entry-level one. And I'll be honest, I got it because I also took a workshop, like an online workshop, and the teacher used gouache the most. And it's just a little bit more opaque compared to watercolor, which is a little bit more translucent. But for her, oh, is that what it... Okay, so now I'm getting the book. So in the back, there are these outlines, and this is a little bit thicker paper too. And so you're taking them step by step on how to color them in. That is the key. So look at all these images we have in the back. So yeah, so this one, for instance, is doing this one and the colors that she used. So it's like a workshop in a book. Okay, and so that's why I got it. And I was like, you know what, let me get this book because this is awesome, and learn how to use the gouache that I have and be able to, and be able to do some of these techniques. And I didn't realize that the coloring pages are right in the back, which is, I think, even more fantastic. And I do believe this book was only like 20 bucks. So fun. Gonna do this as well and learn how to use gouache. Oh, see, and it even does, the coloring. So I do get to learn how to do those images I just had raved about. And look, and even the fruit page. So fun. So, you know me, I get inspiration from books. And so I added this to my cart as well to do projects with. Okay. So let me clear my desk and show you what I got from Citrus Twist. Okay. First order of business during National Scrapbooking Day. They ran a promo code for buy 3 of their not so perfect albums, get 2 for free. So I did just that. So this is 5 of them. They're in their wraps, obviously. So I got a couple colors that I didn't have. And so their secondhand ones are just ones that, because if you know, these are like canvas covers. So the canvas fabric may not be completely perfect. So they call them their second notch, or nearly perfect, I think they do. And so, yeah, I got the leaf green. I got this one, blue is called blueberry. This turquoise color. Then I got an orange. They named that one Clementine. It's hard to see in the plastic, sorry. And then a light pink one, which is called Flamingo. So that was the first major thing to buy. I think this, honestly, besides an order at a cherry on top and this, that was the only thing I did buy on National Scrapbooking Day. You'll be so proud. Okay, and then with that order from a Citrus Twist, I picked up what they called their mystery stamp bundle. And then these were little freebies that came in the box. So the stamp bundle, they did mention just buy one without getting repeats. So if you bought 2, they probably only had one version of the stamp bundle, and it was $20. But for $20, I got all of this. This is amazing. So I wonder if they have names. This one just says Life Crafted Traveler's Notebook, but you know, it has a big hello. There's a great story, worthwhile and interesting. So 3x4 stamp set. This one as well. This one seems to be, oh wait, maybe there is a name. Hold on, so sorry. Let me see if I can figure out the name for you. Okay, there is no name on this particular one. It just says Traveler's Notebook. But this one seems to have a name. So Life Crafted, this one's called Weekender. Tracy Redesign High Polymer Stamp from 2023. So it has a camera, getaway, sightseeing, collecting memories, and a couple icons. This one from 2022, Citrus Twist, All the Things. So it's a small script, and it says little things like making memories, your smile, moonlight, in the kitchen, on a little walk, stormy weather. And I don't have that many Citrus Twist stamps, which is why I was interested in this. This one, no name to see it, but a few of the hexagon. Yeah, hexagon. Creative Time, Such Beauty, Girls Weekend, and then a layered rose or flower down below. And then this one's super fun. This one is called Storytelling. And once again, I don't have it, so this is good, from 2022. So Unforgettable, Story Sweet, You Are My Sunshine, There's a Little Boy, True, The Clouds Tell Stories Too, That Smile, Happy, Destination, Cat Dog, Boy Girl, You, like the big one. So I don't have any of these. So that was good. $20 well spent. And then the little freebies, they gave you a couple of little die cuts. Another stamp set. This one's called The Best Part, A Little Gift from You, Happy Storytelling. So it says The Best Part. Love every part of you. Amazing. Freaking good. Couldn't be any better. Then this one as well. This one. Is there a name? No name. But Detour, Travelodge, Recorded, Explore, Highlight right here. Just this. Some gold foil tiny word stickers. And then a sticker pack. Puffy stickers. Groovy, Peace, Child, Dream, Spirit, Bliss, Good, Free, and Wild. So yeah, that's what I've got. And then so thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. As always, give this video a thumbs up. Until next time, everyone, bye.